It's actually good news for meteorologists because, you know, meteorologists, they're the people on the news with names like Dallas Raines and Amy Freeze and Stormy Daniels.
Appropriately, Amy Freeze was this age when she became a meteorologist for WFLD in January of 2007. Dave?
What is 32?
Correct.
It's raining out here. Montage Reel, right? Loving it. The runners are loving it.
She's out in Long Beach. Good morning, Amy, and we can tell that the wind is picking up out there, too.
It really is, Robin, and the rain coming down. We're at 1.5 inches right now. It's coming down sideways at times. I know millions of people are out there just trying to make their way into work, but we've also got the ocean racing in, and this is going to be a main feature here of the nor'easter during high tide today, which is happening in about 15 minutes behind me here at Long Beach. We'll continue to see the waters close in, and we are expecting moderate flooding in these areas.
It's just temperature affects gas. So remember this, when you buy your helium balloons, you take them out of the store this weekend for Valentine's Day.
Right.
And you're like, oh no, mine's ruined when you got home.
But no,
not
you bring it back into the warmth, and booyah.
Booyah.
All right, good. It's
Very
Valentine's
good,
Day
right.
weekend, so it's important everything stays up. So we're all good, right?
No, we're not all good
We're not
yet.
all good.
We got to get through the next 24 hours.
People do listen to you.
No, they don't.
No, yeah, they do. Yeah. The signal's going out. You do the thing.
That's right. The temperature's going down, so we're not all good just yet. We've got the low numbers still ahead of us, and the strongest winds are yet to come. It's just the beginning of this Arctic outbreak, but it is a real quick hit of cold weather that we have coming. Look, Monticello already down to 10 degrees. We've got 14 in Newburgh, and these temperatures are lowering throughout the day as the cold air comes in out of the west-northwest, and already wind chills are in the single digits. Cold air for Poughkeepsie, 7 right now is the feels-like temperature. Monticello's down to 5 below. We're expecting these areas to the north to see wind chills dipping down 25, even 30 below late tonight to early tomorrow morning. What you can expect is from here all the way through midday tomorrow, dangerously cold wind chills are possible. So be aware of that. Very harsh. Being outside 10-15 minutes with the exposed flesh, that can create the beginning stages of frostbite or frost nip, and it really is uncomfortable. Put the t-shirt out here with some water on it to see how quickly it would freeze. And, well, I think it could probably stand up on its own now. This guy took about 12 minutes to freeze. Obviously not the ideal weather gear for today, a t-shirt, but compare this to what can be done to skin. Of course, your skin has moisture in it. When the cold wind pulls the warmth away from your body, what's left behind is these blood vessels that are constricting, and the flesh can actually freeze. That's what frostbite's all about.
Hello there, I'm meteorologist Amy Freeze with your Wake Up weather. It's going to be another hot one, waking up with temperatures in the 80s early tomorrow, and we'll be stuck in the 90s for the early part of the afternoon before storms are expected for the afternoon. Air quality tomorrow will be unhealthy once again for sensitive groups. UV index is very high at a 9, and pollen counts are moderate. Make sure you're ready for the sun. Find some shade, use the high SPF, sunglasses, hats, the whole deal. Heading to the shorelines, it is going to be a great day at the beach for the early part of the afternoon. We're expecting storms later on, so make sure you're prepared for that at the beaches. Rip current risk is moderate, and the water temperature is up to 78 degrees in the warmest buoys.
It's all about the temperatures, you guys. We're going to be near the freezing point much of the day today. We take these numbers, plus we match them with the winds, and the feels-like temperature is going to be in the 20s all afternoon.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime flight, a chance to touch the sky with a Blue Angel.
You ready?
Yep.
All right, rolling in. A little push.
Wow.
I was invited to fly with Fat Albert, which is the C-130 transport plane for the Blue Angels, meaning they take them from air show to air show. And Fat Albert actually is named after, I was doing that the whole time. It was great. And the incredible part about the maneuvers that this plane can do is that part of the time you're actually weightless. No. All right, it's a C-130 Hercules. We're going to gain weight and lose weight?
Yes.
It's like yo-yo dieting.
Yeah. Other than its cartoon namesake, there's nothing lightweight about Fat Albert. It's made for tactical air combat when active.
We've done before in Iraq, Afghanistan, Africa.
Several briefings explain the flight plan.
We'll execute a sneak at 500 feet with a left turnout set up for this MJDO.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime ride doing actual battle maneuvers at 370 miles an hour.
At the top, then I'm going to bench press the yoke into the dash, and we're going to go from weighing twice your body weight, 2 G's, to nothing, because it's 0 G's. That's when the stuff's going to start flying. if you're not holding on to it, so make sure you hold on to it.
They can tag the shark, attach this sensor to the fin, and surgically implant this tracker. This allows them potentially to get data from the shark for the next 10 years.
They're all custom, and it's true when it comes to bats, size matters.
I have an Aaron Judge game bat. Aaron's bats are really, really big.
Okay, yeah, and it's heavier.
Much, much heavier. There you go.
Length and width, all aimed to give players consistent contact.
And what makes them unique with the swing style that they have, sometimes it's based upon their size. When you're looking at an Aaron Judge at, well over 6.5 feet tall, he needs a very long, large, properly weighted bat.
Bats can be designed in just hours. Materials, measurements, anything tailored right down to the needs. From the weather forecast to athletic ability. Size and weight of the bats can vary for players because different woods are used, from ash birch to maple.
We also wanted to bring one of the hometown favorites, her very own model bat as well.
I'm so excited. I can't wait. Even with my name on it, I'm going to need a few pointers. This is my first time hitting in a batting cage. Hit like Judge. Now, anyone can get a custom bat. Chandler works with all ages and abilities. He loves seeing players succeed. He says the real thrill is seeing fans react to hit after hit after hit.
As you start to prepare the field on game day, especially the infield, do certain players want certain things done?
When Robin Ventura was here, he liked third base. Awful soft, very wet. When Ozzie played shortstop, the back 6 feet he liked on the firm side.
Making the field just right is a science, and keeping it ready for play is the passion of a lifetime.
It's my life, and I enjoy what I do. The grass, barring my 2 children, the grass is my baby.
An inspiring tale from a marathon icon who shattered the glass ceiling, right, Amy?
Yes, that's exactly right. And she was friends with the man that was that statue that you just saw, Fred LeBeau. Her name is Catherine Switzer, and she goes down in the history books as a true legend, the first woman to officially finish the Boston Marathon. But she was really instrumental in getting the New York City Marathon going. And the first time she entered it was in the early years when it was still in the park. But she won the race in 1974. This year, she's back for some unfinished business.
The photos from 1967 say everything. A scary attack on the Boston Marathon racecourse, physically trying to remove a runner just because she was a woman.
Despite the fact that an official had attacked me in the Boston Marathon, I was going to finish the race no matter what, on my hands and my knees if I had to.
She's a courageous trailblazer, and she was right there when the first New York City marathons were organized by Fred LeBeau.
I actually won the New York City Marathon in 1974 when it was still in the park. We always dreamed of taking the race out of the park.
By the time that happened, Catherine was busy taking her sport from exclusion to now more women than men in some races. But that legacy has left one task undone.
It is going to be exciting for me for the first time to run through the 5 boroughs. I've never done that.
She trains upstate in the woods around New Paltz. Last year, she bravely ran Boston 50 years later.
This year, in my 70th year, was an important year in terms of passing the torch. And in a way, that's what I feel like I'm doing in New York.
Her conviction now is for women to use running to be fearless.
I think that everybody in life relates to a story about being told that you're not good enough.
Whether you've been told you're too young, too old, the wrong race, the wrong religion, her infamous moment shows it's all possible.